watch a lot of live programming on Twitch. Just go to Vince Russo Live. And on Twitch, bro, you can follow me. You can subscribe. You could share bits. There are many ways to show support to me and the brand and everybody else on the brand. So, like I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably watching it a day later because I am recording this at 8 o'clock Mountain Time on Wednesday night. As a matter of fact, bro, I even walked away from the A's and the Yankee game because I need to do this because I could not do a Raw SmackDown review yesterday because I went to see Ozzy Osbourne at the Pepsi Center with my wife. Doug, thank you very, very much for the bits. How you doing, Doug? Yeah, guys, please feel free to cheer, follow, sub. Happy Wednesday to you, David. But I went to see Ozzy Osbourne at the Pepsi Center last night, so Jeff did the Raw SmackDown review for me with Ben Hameen and Stevie. But I did watch the shows. So I wanted to catch up with everybody today, let them know what I thought about the shows. Wanted to give you a little time here on Twitch because, as I said, I was not on the Realm Network yesterday. And also, for those of you watching on Twitch and for those of you watching on YouTube, bro, you could subscribe to the brand on the Realm Network. You get 9 shows a week, bro. 9 shows a week for less than $1 a week. $3.95 a month. You get 9 shows a week. You could opt out at any time. There's no long-term commitment. Just go to russosbrand.com. I have a different co-host every day. Big Vito LaGrasso. Troy, thank you very much for the bits. Big Vito LaGrasso. Goldilocks from TNA. Ben Hameen, Stevie Riches, the Disco Inferno. We do Castrating the Marks, which we will be recording right after I do this show. So at 9 o'clock Mountain, we will be recording Castrating the Marks. And I usually give like maybe the first couple of castrations for free. But then if you want to hear the entire show, you just have to subscribe to the brand. Just go to russosbrand.com. $3.95 a month, guys. Also, on Sunday, bro, I am starting a show on Westwood One, and I really need your support. I need everybody to listen to that show. It's called Truth with Consequences with Matt Kuhn. This show is going to be a little different, guys, because I'm going to be the interviewee. Matt is going to be interviewing me. Whitney's middle name is Lynn. Whitney Lynn. What a beautiful name. Little Whitney, if you're listening to this show, you are very, very, very lucky because your parents gave you a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful name. But on Sunday, I'm going to start Truth with Consequences on Westwood One. It'll be free. Guys, please download that. Please follow the Twitter account by going to Russo Kuhn, K-O-O-N, TWC, Truth with Consequences. Follow that show. That starts on Sunday. Went to the Ozzy concert last night, bro. My son flaked out at the last minute, bro. I might talk a little bit about that. He might get castrated tonight, bro, to be honest with you. So he may be getting castrated tonight for what he pulled yesterday. Thank God, bro. My wife was nice enough to my wife was nice enough to step in, bro. That's not her cup of tea. She was nice enough to step in, go see Ozzy with me because she knew how badly I wanted to go. And she had a good time, bro. We really both had a good time, bro. I thought Ozzy put on a great show. Bro, Zakk Wylde on lead guitar was like it was inhuman, bro. It was absolutely inhuman. Look at Potts, bro. 300 cheers for Whitney Lynn. Potts, thank you very, very much, man. That is very, very generous. 300 bits. And I know Whitney Lynn had a lot to do with that. But yeah, Blowfish. My son is going to be castrated tonight on Castrating the Marks. I don't care if he's listening. I don't care if he never talks to me again. I don't care if he has heat with me. What he did to me last night at the 10th hour was absolutely inexcusable. Don Need, thank you very much for the bits. Guys, remember, if you're seeing this on YouTube, go to Twitch, Vince Russo Live. You get all this stuff live. This is live, bro. Everybody's a part of this show now. Reverend Smiley is a part of the show. No, well, Reverend, he did call me. Oh, Reverend, I'm sorry to hear that. Reverend said yesterday was his birthday, and his son didn't even call him. Well, Reverend, I want to tell you, bro, on behalf of the entire brand, even though it's a day late, happy birthday, Mr. Smiley. Nathan Vaughn cheered 100 bits. Thank you very, very much. Lion Ratton said, VJ reminds me of my brother. I think there is one in every family. He's going to get castrated tonight, bro. Unacceptable for what he did last night. Troy, thanks for the cheers. Inexcusable. Thank God Saint Amy stepped in. She agreed to go with me to Ozzy. I want to thank my friend Big Rob. Big Rob hooked us up. I want to thank Big Rob. I had a blast, bro. It was tremendous. But I got to be honest with you, bro. I will, Mike. I will put that. Let me put it over now so I don't forget. Guys, if you join up to the brand, okay? If you join the brand, there is a Castrating the Mark special, an all-in special that Mike Durbin put together. Guys, you got to see this. You've got to see this. It is phenomenal. Mike did an absolutely phenomenal job. He put so much work into this. He spent so much time going there and interviewing people. I'm so proud of this documentary. I definitely want to do more work with Mike in the future. But, guys, it is exclusive to brand members only, guys. So I'm telling you, bro, the $3.95 is a joke. This alone is worth 5 times, what a month subscription is worth. Tony, thank you for the cheers. Doug, thank you for the cheers. Jeff, thanks for the cheers. Guys, I got to tell you, I was a little disappointed in Ozzy. No Iron Man, bro. No freaking Iron Man. I could not believe it, bro. I'm waiting till the very end. No Iron Man, bro. That was really the only disappointment of the evening for me. Bro, Ozzy's going to be 70 years old, and I'm going to tell you right now, if he wasn't up on that stage, he would die. He needs to be up on that stage. That's what he needs to be doing. That's his element. He could still sing. He gave it everything he had. And it was absolutely unbelievable. Blowfish, he did a couple of Sabbath songs. He did a couple of them. He did Paranoid. He did War Pigs. He did a couple of other Sabbath songs, but no Iron Man, which I was absolutely shocked. Who opened for Ozzy? Cole? A band called Stone Sour that have been around for 25 years. I never heard of them before. I'm sure Mike has heard of them. Very good, bro. Very, very good band. They opened up for Ozzy, but I had a great time, man. My wife had a good time. I want to thank you guys on the brand for giving me a pass, and I want to thank Mike. Not Mike, I'm sorry. I want to thank Stevie, and I want to thank Ben, and I want to thank Jeff for allowing me to go to the concert. I had a really, really good time. Yeah, Lion, I had never heard of Stone Sour until yesterday. I had never heard of them before. Neil, I was watching the Yankees until I came on here because I told you guys that I was going to come on here and do this for an hour. Okay. Stone Sour is Slipknot's other band, somebody just said. Blowfish said they had a lot of great songs worth checking out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look a little bit more into them. Stone Sour, Corey Taylor, the lead singer, same singer from. Say that again, Cole. I missed it. It ran by. I think people are saying it's the same singer from Slipknot, which I did not know. What did you just say about that, Cole? Please repeat that. Troy, I know the Yankees are up 2-0. I was watching the Yankee game before I came on here. And I know a lot of you were watching the Yankee game too, and I really didn't want to interrupt. But I wanted to come on here. I wanted to give you a little Raw SmackDown preview. My dad is definitely or watching the Yankees. Doug, I do know about Black Label Society. Those guys I do know about. Corey Taylor from Slipknot Stone Sour is going to be on the Jericho cruise. That is interesting, Mike. Mike, I had no idea who Corey Taylor was. I know who Slipknot is. I never heard of Stone Sour before. But it was, he was good, bro. He was really good. Anghabs, did you see the Undertaker interview he did on September 30th? He said, "Rest of today should not worry about moves and big." Absolutely, I saw it. Habs, I saw it on YouTube. And yeah, bro. I mean, Taker said everything that we've been saying. Bro, and I think Kevin Nash recently said something. I mean, the veterans are finally starting to speak up, and I think they need to speak up, bro. I mean, look at the ratings, man. Look at the ratings, bro. No, we don't want people to stop watching wrestling. I mean, that's not what we want. And I think when a Taker speaks out and when a Kevin Nash speaks out, we're just kind of reminding people of what brought the Attitude Era to the dance. What is going on, Big Josh? Thank you very, very much for the cheers. Thank you. And the veterans know how awful wrestling is today, but they're not going to say that, bro. They're not going to come out and say that. But everything Taker said was spot on, and it's everything I've been saying. Jeff's been saying. Disco, Stevie, we've all been saying the same things. So I'm glad that was a very good interview. The way Taker covered everything was done really, 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 really well. Guys, remember, if you're watching this on YouTube, you could have got this live and you could have been a part of this conversation. All you got to do is go to Vince Russo Live on Twitch. All right, guys, let's talk about Raw and SmackDown this week. Because, bro, the last couple of weeks, yes, Bobby, I was just talking about that. I saw the Taker interview. Thank you. The last couple of weeks, I really think the WWE has been making more of an effort to tell stories. Somebody asked me to give an example of that. I will. I'll give a perfect example of that. What I mean by telling stories is the last 2 weeks on Raw, they've told the story with Dean Ambrose and McIntyre and Ziggler and Strowman trying to create some controversy within the Shield, trying to stir up some shit. I did not think they were going to carry that over into a second week because they just don't, but they did. So they kept that story going. We go to SmackDown, bro. A little bit more of a story, definitely with Lana and Rusev and Aiden English. And then even with Joe at AJ's house last week. The last couple of weeks they've done some storytelling, right? Bro, this is what concerns me. Because the ratings have gone down the last 2 weeks, you're going to have people say, "Oh, bro, they less wrestling and more talking and more stories. That's why the ratings went down." No, bro. The ratings continue to go down because the show has been lackluster for so long. The last 2 weeks with the ratings continue to slide have nothing to do with more stories on the show. That is absolutely BS, but I know that's what people are going to say. And I just keep my fingers crossed that the WWE doesn't buy into that. Don't buy into that. Guys, it takes time to generate ratings. And it takes consistency, bro. And it takes good show after good show after good show after good show. That is the key, bro, to getting the ratings up. And Professional Wrestling Fan says people have lost confidence in WWE delivering goods. I agree with you, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, this is an Ozzy shirt from the concert. You guys can see it. There it is. It's consistency, bro. You can't stop after 2 shows. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. Guys, this was the key to the success of the Attitude Era. Vince stuck with the game plan. We knew we were on to something good, And we knew we just had to keep churning out good TV week after week after week after week. We knew we had to do that, bro. And we did do that. And Vince stuck with the game plan. Bro, it took us over a year to get those ratings up when, WCW was kicking the ass of the WWE. They've got to keep doing it, bro. They've got to keep doing it. Now, I will say this, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought every story was lame. I thought the payoff to every story was lame and weak. However, the fact that they attempted to tell stories supersedes that I felt the stories were weak. Why did I feel the stories were weak? Let's take a look at them, bro, okay? I'm going to break it down to you, and I'm going to tell you why I thought, and I'm going to tell you what I thought differently, what I would have done differently. Guys, again, let me just remind you, please feel free to cheer, sub, follow, whatever you want to do. Doug says only a complete moron would base the ratings on the last two shows compared to the last several years. That's obviously just silly. But, Doug, they will do that. They will do that, and I know they will do that. And, I haven't been following comments online, much with the ratings and whatnot. I guarantee you, bro, people are already doing that. So it is silly, and it is absolutely ridiculous. Let me tell you, bro, the problems I found with the stories. And I felt the stories were very weak. But, bro, I'd rather have weak stories than no stories at all. And if anybody from the WWE is listening to this show, and I'm sure people do, bro. I'm sure people do. Take care, Edwin. He's going to work. Take care, my friend. Listen to what I'm telling you guys, because I'm just telling you for your own good. I'm not saying this to criticize the product or bury the product or anything like this. I'm telling you where there were missed opportunities, and I'll tell you why the opportunities were missed, and I'll tell you what I would have done differently. Troy, thank you very, very much for the bits. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, Baron Corbin comes out and gives Dean Ambrose three choices. You could compete for the Intercontinental title against Rollins. You can compete for the Universal title against Reigns, or you can compete against Braun Strowman. Now, bro, whether you're in a group, whether you have friends, whether you have alliances, whatever the situation is, bro, everyone should be in the WWE to be a champion, to be the best. Academic Gamer, thank you for following. That should be everybody's goal, bro. Big Josh, thanks for the cheers. That's your goal. You're a wrestler, and hypothetically, bro, I'm talking this. It's a work, but in the work, you're a wrestler, and you're in the WWE, and you want to be the champion. So the fact of the matter that Corbin gave him that opportunity, the Universal title, which is the bigger one, that should have superseded everything, bro. That should have superseded everything. The whole storyline has been, well, maybe Ambrose, he's been helping out the Shield a lot, but the bottom line is the other two guys are champions, and he's not. Maybe they're taking advantage of him, yada, yada, yada. Well, if that's the case, bro, then he should have taken the match against Roman Reigns. If that were true and everything they were saying was true, then he should have taken the match against Roman Reigns. By not taking the title match, bro, for the Universal title, he was basically telling us the titles are not important. I have an opportunity to get the Universal title, even though it's against my friend Roman Reigns. That is the reason I'm here. And, bro, if you remember later on in the show, Ambrose said to Reigns, I could have been the Universal champion tonight. He told Seth Rollins, I could have been the Intercontinental champion tonight. Yeah, bro, you could have been. And you were given that choice, and you didn't take that choice. Nobody on that roster should ever turn down the choice at the title, bro. Because what you're doing is you're saying our friendship is more important than the title. That shouldn't be the case, bro. The title should dictate everything, bro. So if it were me, Dean Ambrose is taking the match against Roman Reigns for the title. If I'm writing the show, bro, that's how it's going down. Because if I'm writing correctly for Dean Ambrose and am creating him the right way, that would be his choice. The Universal title should supersede everything. So the fact that he didn't take that choice and he agreed to wrestle Strowman, or Corbin gave him Strowman or whatever, bro, right there, that is weak. That is weak, bro. And you know why they did it that way? Because, bro, they couldn't figure out what to do if Ambrose and Reigns had a match. I'll tell you what I would have done, bro, to be honest with you. Well, I wouldn't have beat Reigns. But if I was Ambrose and, Reigns is now in control of the match and it looks like Reigns is going to win, bro, I would have done something dastardly to save my backside. Whether it was a low blow or whatever the case may be, I would have done something heelish. So now you got a situation where Reigns is still a champion, but freaking Ambrose, we're supposed to be boys. We're supposed to be buddies. We're supposed to be friends. And you really did something very heelish to a friend. Now we're going to have some problems. So off the top of my head, bro, that's just off the top of my head, that's how I would have written the show. But for him to not take the match is bullshit, because you say he would have. And you're saying Ambrose doesn't care about the titles, and you're saying that the Universal title is not important. So I give him credit for the storyline. Bro, they did one little thing that I thought was brilliant. And I would like them to act upon this. I would like them to play upon this. While McIntyre, Strowman, and Ziggler are trying to stir the shit within the Shield, there was a moment in time when Strowman and McIntyre looked at Ziggler and said, we don't need any losers on this team. And then they walked out of the shot and you got the sell by Ziggler. I thought that was great, bro. Bischoff made a comment on his podcast saying, the only two people I never saw with a woman were Chris Canyon and the Disco Inferno. Want to make that confirmation? No, yeah, that's not true, bro, because I know Disco was dating for a while a very, very, very attractive Asian girl. I think he even might have been living with her, bro. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But Disco was dating a beautiful Asian girl. That's a fact, bro. So I don't know what Bischoff is implying, but I could tell you right now, I saw Disco with a woman. So guys, okay, so that's I applaud them for the storyline. I would have wrote it very, very, very differently. Ambrose should have chose Reigns, and then they should have figured it out. Okay, that was the reality of the situation. That's what Dean Ambrose. Don't tell me 10 minutes later I could have been the Universal Champion tonight. Yeah, bro, you could have been. All you had to do was take that match. Okay, onward. The Joe thing, the Joe and AJ. First of all, bro, there are a couple of things on SmackDown I have to point out. I thought Paige looked tremendous in that promo. Let me stay on the roll with somebody just said. Yeah, the heat that Elias and Owens got was tremendous. It was good. I could not believe they got that kind of heat, bro. There was a second where they were getting so much heat. Don, thanks for the 20. With the comment about the Seattle Supersonics, that I was like, bro, they got to be piping that in. Like, there is no way they are getting that kind of heat. But they weren't piping it in. That heat was legit, and whoever wrote that, I mean, you obviously hit a sore spot when it comes to the fans of Seattle and their basketball team. Okay, guys, let's talk about, I thought Paige looked tremendous. I thought the story was very, very, very forced. So Joe shows up at the house. We go to black, bro. We go off the air with a cliffhanger, and then we're told on the other side of that The authorities were called immediately, and Joe was arrested for trespassing. And to me, like, bro, that was so weak. I mean, bro, freaking Austin went in Brian Pillman's house. And I'm not saying they should have done that because, again, with AJ not there, bro, you've got the kids and you got a woman. You probably could not have done that. But the out of that story was very, 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 very weak. And it sounded weak when Paige was telling the story. But again, bro, I am going to give them credit for the attempt, even though I did not like the execution of the story, bro. Maybe AJ's brother is there, protecting the wife and the kids, and Joe beats the shit out of AJ's brother, or a family member or something like that, bro. Whatever. Again, I'm just spitballing off the top of my head. But the way they got out of it was very, 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 very weak. Bro, the Lana, Rusev, Aiden, again, bro, I wanted to see what happened in Milwaukee. You got me there. I wanted to see what happened in Milwaukee. But, bro, the way they did that with Lana saying, Aiden, I want you, and then they cut the tape. And then Aiden goes, oh, well, I can't play the rest of it because of legal, issues, blah, blah, blah. Well, obviously, bro, she didn't say, Aiden, I want you. There was more to it where she was saying, Aiden, I want you to do so-and-so and so-and-so. Here's why this was horrible. The fact that the tape was cut right there clearly when she said, Aiden, I want you, and cut. Rusev should have known it was, okay, bro, please. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Russo should have laughed at that. He should not have been pissed off. And Lana should have been laughing at that. And Lana should have completed what she said. But the fact that Rusev bought into that, bro. Okay, Rusev bought into it, and then Lana didn't really get hot and say, bro, you didn't play the rest of the tape. What I said was, I want you to do so-and-so. That's what would have naturally transpired. Bro, you got to understand something. When I'm looking at these shows, I'm looking at what would have naturally transpired. That's what would have transpired, bro. The way he ended it right there. Rusev would have laughed at him. Lana would have filled in the blanks. But the way they all acted, nobody in their right mind would have ever acted that way. So again, bro, I'm going to give them credit for the story. Milwaukee, they got me to watch the next show. The story in general, very, very weak. Another thing I want to talk about, bro, is that Becky. I like Becky Lynch. I really do. But that promo with the no. Oh my God, bro. Come on, Becky. You got to do better than that. Nobody talks and says no. Nobody does that. Nobody does that, bro. And that's not all on Becky Lynch. You got to produce that, bro. You got to have a producer in the back. You got to have a producer working with her. Becky, tell me what you're going to say. I want to hear your promo. Give it to me. And then when she's giving you the promo, bro, then you could help her out. Professional wrestling fan, I agree with you 1,000%. Becky Lynch has improved so much as a heel, without a doubt, bro. But it's things like that that bring you back. I've never in my life had a conversation with somebody where I said, no. Bro, come on. It was horrible. It was not real, bro. It didn't feel real. I actually thought that she lost her place and she forgot what she was going to say or supposed to say. That's what I thought. But you got to be careful, bro, because you are getting over. You don't want to take steps backwards. Every time you're on television, bro, that is valuable real estate. You want to hit a home run every single time. Steve Austin can tell you that, bro. You every time, bro, you want to take that 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is you have, and you want to knock it out of the park. So you've got to look at everything, through a microscope, bro. You really do. Bro, another thing I've got to say is I know they're listening about the Heat. I know they're listening about the Heat because everything ended in heat, bro. Everything, Shawn and Triple H getting laid out, and the Shield getting laid out. Everything ended in heat going into this Super Showdown. And how many times do we talk about, bro, what happened to the Heat? Where's the Heat? Where's the Heat? Where's the Heat? And we got heat, bro, going into that big show. This show is obviously important to them, and they want people to watch it, probably because they want to go back. And, they want to be able to, show numbers and sell tickets and, get another great payday out of Australia. But, bro, that's how you get people to tune in. You got to leave with heat. You can't leave the baby faces up on the last week because then there's nothing to tune in for. So that's about the gist of it, guys. I give them credit. I agree with Matteo just said, I think Charlotte has been put into the reigns category. People, I think, are sick of her being pushed to the sky. Guys, I got to tell you something, man. I don't believe in the push. There was never a push with us. I mean, when I was writing television, bro, you wrote your own ticket. If you were getting over, we were going to put you out there more and more and more and more and more. That's what we were going to do. We were going with what the fans were telling us. We never sat down and decided, okay, we're going to push Austin and we're going to push this one and we're going to push that one. That word was never used. Conspiracy Horseman said the fans decide who the stars are. And you know what, bro? If they're pushing Charlotte in that direction as a heel, then push her in that direction. Then don't force it, bro. Don't try to put the round peg in the square hole. Don't try to force that, bro. Go with it. If that's what the people want, go with it. Dougie, thank you very much for the cheers. I want to remind you guys again, please, feel free to cheer. Feel free to sub. Feel free to subscribe. Guys, again, I want to remind you, Sunday, Truth with Consequences on Westwood 1, the very first show. I think you guys are really going to like it. I found myself talking about things I never spoke about before. And it was refreshing, and it was fun for me, bro. I talked about so much today I never, ever talked about before, and I've got to give that credit to Matt Kuhn. Matt kind of pulled that stuff out, and I thought it was great, bro. I thought it was great. We are going to tie that in with a Patreon account where you're going to get a ton of bonus stuff. How do we watch, Vince? I went on Westwood 1 and couldn't figure out how to sign up. Bro, go to Twitter at Russo Kuhn, KOONTWC. Russo Kuhn, TWC. I think Matt has a link to it that will help you, sign up and get to where you have to go. Good night to my friend Potts. Good night to Whitney Lynn. Whitney Lynn, thank you very much for the cheers. I hope you have a good night's rest. Guys, I'm going to answer questions for about the next 12 minutes so I could take a little break before I got to do castrating the marks. I go upstairs, see what my dad's doing. So I got I'm going to take another 12 minutes. Rupert Pupkin, don't worry about it, bro. I got the tickets. I went to the concert. I appreciate your effort. It was absolutely phenomenal, bro. Ang Habs, I didn't think anything of Sean's head. Sean had a receding hairline when I was there. So like that doesn't surprise me, bro. Like we all age, bro. Look at me, man. I still got my hair. But, I mean, I am completely gray. I had, I had no problem with that whatsoever. Troy, thank you for the bits. Papa Russo is leaving on Sunday, bro. Bang, bro, just go to app. Say that again, Bang, please, so they know how to get to the show. Please say that again, Bang, and I will read it. Papa Russo gets his workout gimmick in every single morning. Troy's Yankees are up 6-0. Guys, I really thought the Yankees were going to lose today. I picked the Rockies to beat the Cubs, and I also thought the A's were going to upset the Yankees, but it doesn't look that way now. Sean needs a Deion Sanders hair replacement. How was the Ozzy show? The Ozzy show, Jack, was phenomenal, bro. How would you finish the match between Taker versus Triple H? How would you do it, and who would you put over? I would put the heels over, bro, and I would have them get extreme heat on the baby faces, forcing Shawn Michaels to come out of retirement. That's what I would do. Bang Biscuit, just type in Truth with Consequences podcast on Google, and it is on a bunch of different platforms, not just iTunes. Go to Google, type in Truth with Consequences. Thank you very, very much, Bang Biscuit. I don't believe Shawn should wrestle again with a wig on. The only Sunday podcast is Booker T's. Quite a coincidence. I did not know that, bro, to be honest with you. I've never listened to Booker's podcast. There will not be a call-in aspect to the Westwood One show as of now. I mean, that could always change, but it won't be now. Yeah, Jack Nicholas in Australia is saying that the WWE is promoting the big stars for Super Showdown. Well, that makes sense, bro. Booker T and Goldberg's still looking for that one more match, and I think they could pull it off, bro. Lonnie Poffo has a podcast now. I knew that. I had read about that. Good luck to Lonnie, too, bro. Lanny's a good guy, bro. I got to meet Lanny, a couple of years ago. I did an interview with Savage, and he brought me to meet his family. It was really, really great, bro. Yeah, Reverend Smiley, I'm with you, bro. I think it's ridiculous. Was Meltzer brought up in the first episode of TWC? Not really, bro. Not really. You think Taker is the heel, not the corporate HHH? No, I think HHH is the heel. See, that's the thing with the WWE nowadays, bro. They're going against the grain. Bro, you got to go with what the people are telling you. Give them what they want. I don't know why you would fight that, bro. Give the people what they want. I agree with you, Bang Biscuit. Who cares if Shawn shaved his head? Doesn't change how great he was and is. Will Ronda Ducey or John Dick make an appearance on TWC? Maybe, bro. Maybe. I never thought about that, having Matt Kuhn do the open to the show. Never thought about it, bro. Yep, Rupert, this is my favorite time of the year too, bro. Guys, remember, man, if you're watching this on YouTube, just go to Vince Russo Live on Twitch. You could become a part of this. We do this live. As a matter of fact, bro, every Saturday night I do a live Skype where you could come on here. You could talk to me one-on-one. We could look each other in the eye. Ang says, to me, it looked like Taker and Kane took heelish. On Monday, they attacked HBK from behind. Look heelish. Then Triple H made the save. It should have been HBK and Triple H is the heel. Yeah, I don't know the way they got this thing laid out, guys. When I look at this, honestly, Shawn Michaels is the only heel in this is really Triple H. I don't think people like, Triple H and like the character and all that. They're always going to like Taker. They're always going to like HBK. The show will not be live every week, Troy. It won't be live. We taped it today. Troy, thank you very, very much for the bits. I appreciate that as always. Guys, again, man, please don't feel free to bit during this show. And guys, I feel bad asking you that, But the bottom line is, man, I pay everybody on the brand, bro. I pay Jeff, I pay Ben, I pay Stevie, I pay Vito, I pay Goldie, I pay Disco, and I want to be able to pay them more. And the only way I will be able to do that is to generate more income. Doug, thank you for the bits. That means more subscribers to the brand, bro. That means here on Twitch, more subscribers, more cheering bits. That means Patreon. That's why I do it, bro. I want to be able to pay these guys as much as I can. I really want to take care of them. So that's why I do what I have to do. It's part of my job. To raise support, for the brand. I want to mention that again. Again, Mike Durbin's all-in special, bro. If you are a member of the brand, you will get to see this for free. It's about an hour and 15 minutes. It's incredible, bro. Bro, you could sign up to the brand for $3.95 for 1 month. You could try out all the shows, 9 shows a week. You could get the Mike Durbin all-in documentary, and then you could opt out if you want. If you feel like you didn't get your $3.95 for the month, you could opt out, but I promise you guys that won't be the case. Just go to russosbrand.com, bro. Check it out. Mike's special was tremendous, says Jack Nicholas. I agree with you, Jack. It was tremendous. It was good. What else, guys? I got about 5 more minutes of questions. I am going to try to watch Super Showdown. I'm going to try to watch it on Twitch. The hours are going to screw me up, bro. But I am going to try to make it happen. But I'm not going to promise because of the hours, but I really am going to try. Jack is trying out the brand Family VIP, enjoying every minute of it. Thank you very much. What if you found that Elegant Elliot was a subscriber to the brand? That would be tremendous, Freitagger. That would be absolutely tremendous. Yes, my dad is still here until Sunday. Yes, I definitely want to do more stuff with Mike Durbin, Rupert. Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, I want to do more stuff with Mike. Yeah, you're right. How can Elegant Elliot go on computers, bro? He's out in the street, right? Guys, remember at 9 o'clock, Troy, thank you so much for the bits, man. I really, really appreciate it. At 9 o'clock, bro, me and Jeff are going to give out the first couple of castrations on castrating the marks. Please join me on Twitch, bro. Again, it's a little perk you get by subbing or by following or by cheering the bits. So in about 15 minutes, I am going to go back with castrating the marks with Jeff Lane. Check that out as well. How big is Triple H's nose compared to what, bro? I do not know where my middle kid lives, dude, but I still don't know. The marks are praying that Shawn Michaels faces Johnny Gargano. Oy vey, bro. And my daughter Annie is doing very, very well. Thanks for asking. Guys, please, if you haven't already, I'm asking you to just on Twitter, Russo Kuhn with a K, TWC. Please follow, bro. And then go to Truth with Consequences podcast and subscribe. Sign up to that, bro. Start doing that now. We need to show Westwood One, the Russo Army, bro. We are one. We are family. Stone Sour opened for Ozzy. Which prayer do you say when you feel the most helpless? The prayer I always say, Cranked Vino, is, God, whatever is your will is my way. Show me what you want me to do to glorify you and to glorify your kingdom. Whatever that is, it does not matter. whatever is your will is my way. That's always my prayer, bro. I thought Stone Sour was good. Yes, I did write for SmackDown when the show first started. Me and Ed were the writers of SmackDown. I will definitely get my dad on before he goes home. Rupert Pupkin says the St. Francis prayer. All right, guys, I am going to sign up so I could have 15 minutes before castrating the marks. Guys, come back. I will be back in 15 minutes with the beginning of castrating the marks. Join us, bro. Everybody that cheered during this show, thank you very, 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 very much. Greatly appreciated. Take care, everybody. I'll see you in about 15 minutes.